right, welcome back. The American Heart Association works year-round right here in Las Vegas to support heart disease and stroke survivors. And next week, they'll be celebrating the Go Red For Women movement with a special luncheon just before International Women's Day. And here with all the details is Katie Lever. She's the Chief Legal Counsel for the Drew and also the chair of this year's event. Also joining us is stroke survivor Jennifer Barrios. She is a financial planner right here in town. Ladies, great to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, JJ.
Jen, we're going to get to your story and what happened to you, which is just so interesting and important for everybody to hear. But first, Katie, let's talk about women and heart disease and just how big of an issue it is.
Thank you, JJ. Yeah, you know, when we think about the diseases that kill women, heart disease usually doesn't even register. But the fact is heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Heart disease is going to kill more women than the next 13 diseases combined, including every form of cancer, including breast cancer. And unlike so many diseases, we can prevent it. We can make small incremental changes to the things we do every day, and we can reduce our incidence of heart disease.
Yep.
So it's such an important conversation for us to have because we can change our risks, we can change our factors, and we can also better understand why heart disease is killing women.
Yes, and in just a moment, Katie, you're going to go over the signs of stroke, which I think every woman, every man should know who's listening out there. But first, let's talk about, Jen, what happened to you when you were, just 31 years old?
Yes, so thank you very much for having me this morning. I
Absolutely.
appreciate the opportunity to be here today. I was 31 years old, and I was getting ready for a business trip, picking up my suit at the tailor on a Wednesday evening, and I went completely blind. I chalked it up to fatigue and thought I had a horrible headache, and this is just work. 2 days later, I woke up in the middle of the night with a migraine. I had a horrible earache and went to the cabinet, took some off-the-counter medication, and went straight to sleep. Unfortunately, I did not wake up that morning. My fiance had to wake me up, and we decided, hey, you know, I'm 31 years old, I have an earache, we'll wait for the quick care to open.
Wow.
Critical minutes. Critical minutes that we waited, I was suffering a stroke. From my stroke, I'm now permanently blind on one side of my eyes. I had to learn how to walk, talk, feed myself, do the whole deal. So it was devastating.
It's just incredible to hear your story, and incredible to see you sitting on the couch, a vibrant, beautiful woman, you know, right in the middle, like, great years of her life, and having experienced this, you would never expect it. What would you say to other women out there?
I think it's really, really important that we are aware of the symptoms of stroke, and that knowing that stroke happens to everyone, and no matter the age. And when we shouldn't just dismiss these symptoms and take them very seriously.
Speaking of those symptoms, thanks for bringing that up. Katie, you're going to go through an acronym, FAST, and these are actually the warning signs of stroke?
Yep, so FAST. We've got face, arm, speech, and time. So face drooping, arm weakness, speech slurring, if you're stumbling over your words, and the most important thing, which is what Jen's story has taught us, is time. Time to hospital, time to 911, time to medical attention. And this is true for stroke, and this is also true for any form of heart attack or any heart incident. The faster we can get medical attention, the faster we can get the right medical attention, the better off we are. To expand on what Jen's saying, you know, it's true for stroke, and it's true for heart attack, and it's true that we need to get our medical providers to recognize the signs of stroke in women and to recognize the sign of heart attack in women.
The other thing we need to do is just talk more, because I know that both of you are professionals. You both have a connection to heart issues, a stroke survivor here, and you both said to me in the green room, why don't we talk about this? And actually you had a pretty good reason that you came up with as professional women. You felt like it was probably best to keep these things kind of under wrap to not damage your career.
I think it's really important that, and you're right. It almost has a stigma associated to it. How could someone who is 31 years old have a stroke, and she must have done something wrong. She must have been living this, reckless life that she caused this to happen to her. This blame thing, and unfortunately, that's not true. It's not a blame thing.
No, it's not. It's an awareness thing, and it's a health thing. And we're going to gather next Thursday. I'm going to be hosting the event, the luncheon, over at the Four Seasons. I can't wait. We have a special speaker, Katie. We've just about run out of time, but please let Las Vegas know who the special speaker is coming into town.
We can't wait. We've got Star Jones. She's an advocate. She's a lawyer. She's an attorney. She's a journalist, and she is also a heart attack survivor. She's going to be our Open Your Heart speaker. We've got JJ. We're so excited to have you hosting our event. It's March 5th. At the Four Seasons. We are raising awareness, we are raising funds, and it is going to be an incredible event.
And we're wearing our red dresses, so get your red dress out, ladies. Are there still tickets?
There are still tickets available.
Excellent.
We are looking forward to having our community join us.
All right, ladies, thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you very much.
First time she's ever shared her story, so thank you so much for stepping up to help other women this morning.
Thank you.
The 2020 Go Red Luncheon for Women is next Thursday, March 5th at the Four Seasons, of course. The event kicks off at 10:30. There are still a few tickets left and also table sponsorships available. For more information, visit the website right there on your screen. We'll be right back.